Everyone, Blake Sloan here. Just finished a brand new radio show this week and have the brand new market numbers out for you. And they're very, very interesting, very, very concerning to say the least. We're seeing some significant declines now that interest rates have gone up, and we're seeing a lot of buyers pump their brakes. We just talked about today's show, really across the board. Myself and a lot of other people who spend massive, massive amounts of money online have seen buyer traffic in terms of new buyers searching for homes in the Grand Strand and other areas down 15 to 20%. That's new buyers who are just starting the process. And so we'll probably see that trickle down a little bit. If you look at, though, last month's numbers, the numbers that just closed, single family home sales down 17.8%. So last month, there were only 645 home sales versus in the same month last year, 785. So significant drop there, almost 20% overall. Single family home still declined. The good news, though, price is still up. Price is up 22%, up to $366,000, a new record for median price here in the Grand Strand, which is awesome. Average sale price also up 28.4%, a new record at $486,731, a huge record, really an accomplishment here on the Grand Strand. Remember when I was doing this show really 10 to 12 years ago, we would be about 250,000. So great news for homeowners there. The one thing that's concerning, though, is we probably will see that soften a little bit because price is always a lagging indicator, meaning that supply and demand driven. And the one thing that you see as a third part of that equation is price, but that comes later on. The one thing that's helping that's really good news for home sellers is supply. Supply is still very, very low. It's down 8.3% from the same place it was last year. But this is the first time we've really seen a decline of sales lower than we have a decline in inventory. Usually you'll see a bigger decline in inventory and sales kind of following that because buyers are still kind of in a frenzy. That frenzy, not so much anymore. Right now, 1.1 months of inventory. We're at 0.9 months inventory. And so the last few weeks and months, we've seen inventory climb. For example, we track this on the show here every week. And as of today, there's 440 single family home sales on the market in Horry County. Just 2 weeks ago, there's only 382 on the same Friday. And so that's something that you're just looking at overall. You're seeing inventory climb up, right? Buyer sales go down. You're going to see lag indicators soften a little bit. So if I'm a home seller, I want to take that into account and say, look, we may be scraping the peak here in terms of buyer demand. What's happening? We are seeing a lot of buyers get sticker shock and also pump their brakes in once they're seeing interest rates, climb up and they're not really aware of what's going on. We've seen some buyers' payments go up $200, $300, $400, $500, and $600 a month based on what price range you're in and what they're looking for. Also in Myrtle Beach, it was a little more difficult for some rules with Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac in terms of second homes. There's some extra fees on there for any of those mortgages that do drive that price up as well, which also hurts second home markets a little bit earlier. Condo sales also down 18%. 18% decline last month in condos. For example, 681 condos sold last month versus the same month last year, 830. So significant drop there overall. The good news is prices still climbing up. Again, that lagging indicator, median price up 38%, which is awesome. The median price right now, $225,000 for a condo. Here's the cool part. 1 year ago, it was only $163. So from $163 all the way up to $225, which is awesome. Average sale price up 33.7%, which is awesome news there in terms of a lot of extra equity for our condo owners out there. Right now, $265,598 is the average sale price for a condo. If you look at last year, it was only $198,588. So $67,000 extra equity there for homeowners. The average condo owner here in the Grand Strand, which is good. Supply also down. Right now, it's down 43.8% from the same month last year, but it's at 0.9 months. Just 2 months ago is at 0.6 months. So what's happening is you're seeing supply come back up as buyer demand is going down. It's really unheard of, really see what's happening. I just talked on today's show. I was in Nashville last week at a big mastermind, had some top agents across the country. We saw two different sides, right? Hey, look, it's going to be significant. Nobody knows what's going to happen. We will see some challenges, I think was what everyone really kind of came to. The good news is I think prices should be insulated if you're looking just at a real estate market scenario because of the lack of inventory. And so the overall wild card, though, is the government, is the chaos going on right now in terms of a lot of things happening that is harming the overall economy. We'll see what happens here. But here's the overall take from this week. If you're thinking about selling, you've been waiting for the peak, I think we might be scraping a peak here a little bit, at least in terms of buyer demand, buyer frenzy. We were seeing, 6, 7, 8, 9 offers on a property. Now sometimes we're only seeing 3 or 4 or 5. You are just seeing that happen. So if you want to know more about how you can cash out at the top of the market here, we have a free online evaluation in this email. There's a link in the actual email. There's a link on this page as well. And as usual, you definitely want to get more of a human valuation because the market's going so hot right now. We're usually outperforming the online evaluation tools 30, 40, $50,000. But the overall thing is you want an agent who has the buyers, who has tremendous amounts of buyers. We outspend the average agent here 100 to 1 from a marketing standpoint. And every week on the show, we share our active buyers. You can see right now we're at 67,893 active buyers. At 67,893 active buyers. We have username, password, account that are on our site here that I own. And guess what? Our team's following back up with them, servicing them. And so, yes, what makes you different than anybody else? What makes you different than my friend who just got the real estate license? The difference is we outspend him 100 to 1, and we have massive, massive amounts of buyers that we can drive to your property and in turn drive that price up to sell your property for more money, and obviously make sure it gets the right marketing. So if you want to know more how that works, reach out to us. Call me anytime, 843-808 sold, or reply back to the email. We're here to serve you with anything real estate related, and our promise is to help serve and guide you through any craziness happens in this real estate market going forward.